Hello, insiders. Today we have a very special guest joining us. He recently has graduated from our flagship program called LMA, and today he will be sharing a little bit about his experience on board LMA program. And before we begin, I just really want to say that it's an absolute pleasure to have you here with me today. And let's get started with your name and where you're currently based.
Thank you, Toma. So my name is Dirk Krüger. I'm living in Germany, southern Germany, beautiful city of Regensburg, close to Munich. Yes, 30 years old and working as an engineer. And yes, actually in March I found LMA, or maybe LMA found me. So
yeah, that's how it works, isn't it? That's how it works. So on that note then, prior to joining LMA, what would you say was the biggest problem you were facing? That maybe there was something you were looking for before you even joined LMA?
So before joining LMA, actually I was looking for some, yeah, I had kind of vision, what I might wish to do, to change, but actually having experienced some other things, other smaller programs, it was not really efficient, not really lasting, and I usually fell back into old routines.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually it was often based on fear, not going outside, yeah, like my comfort zone, and trying really new things was always challenging.
Yeah, absolutely. So what would you say motivated you to join LMA? Because you said, that was the fear and going outside your comfort zone is challenging. So what would you say motivated you to join LMA in the first place?
So I was not thinking too long about joining or not joining, because between seeing the video from Tim and then actually going for the masterclass, it was 30 minutes or something like this. So it was just one after the other. And then in the masterclass, when I felt or heard him teaching, explaining things where I recognized that his energy of teaching was, yeah, transmitting, and I felt his energy, felt new motivation and spirit, and also the way how he showed up the possibilities, and his lessons, his path to start with some basics, really for understanding. For me as an engineer, I want to understand root causes, and that was something where I found some, yeah, good ideas and the spirit, and that's where I said, okay, let's give it a try. It's an investment for myself, and maybe this one can help me really change and do it for a sequence, not only for one day or something, but for a period.
Yeah, absolutely. So on that note then, did you have any concerns prior to joining LMA? Did you have any thoughts like, is it real? Is it going to work? What concerns did you have before joining?
Not really. It was, as I mentioned, short time only between having the first contact and then going for this masterclass, and I felt some connection, and felt that somehow I thought this could be it. So let's give it a try. Let's just go for it.
Yeah, trusted the feeling, the gut intuition. Good. So you said that you wasn't sure whether you found LMA or LMA found you. So Tell us, how did you come across Tim and LMA in this sense?
Actually, I was on YouTube looking for some motivational video, something I had seen before, and I was trying to find again. And that's when I saw the video from Tim, and he was explaining about the inner personality, and the personality that we build up around fake, to behave in the way that we think others expect us to be. And that's where I've heard someone saying that some people who are facing death say that they just fear to die. Why? Because okay, I haven't lived my life yet up to now, already 20, 40, 50 years old. I only lived the life that I thought others would expect me, and I want to live my life. That's something that was impressive for me, and I felt like finding this inner core, my real inner self, and starting to live this one to be the right approach for me. That was the point that was really making big impact on me, where I thought this might be really it. Let's give it a try.
Yeah, wow. Thank you for sharing that. So now that you have completed all the 6 weeks of LMA, what would you say surprised you the most or made you happiest about being part of LMA journey?
So what surprised me the most? I guess recognizing that Tim obviously came from a similar position where I am. And seeing, so being shy, socially anxious, very introverted, and seeing what he's now. So still can't believe it, but recognizing that this could be a development, and that somehow he found a way to develop, to transform. And that was, I think, most surprising.
Yeah. So on that note, then, in terms of your transformation, in terms of what you have experienced on board of LMA, what would you say was the biggest benefit that you experienced, or perhaps the biggest breakthrough, the biggest insight out of all the 6 weeks of LMA program?
So I think most benefit, looking back, actually, I would say week one with the basics to understand some mechanisms, about little voice always talking me back into my old comfort zone, and that my comfort zone actually is kind of a prison. So these metaphors, that was something that helped me understand how I behave and why I behave as I do. So before, often feeling frustrated, why am I not able to implement the new things? So I think I want to change something, let's try, and then it's not working, I stop doing it, I fail, and I don't understand what's the point. And things like this, really having a different view, better understanding. So for an engineer, understanding the root cause.
Yeah.
And then, okay, this is kind of normal, and you just have to continue to work on it, and create a clear vision and so on. So follow this path, and just accept that in between it will yeah, you will fail and just have to restart. So this is something I think is most helpful,
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you for sharing that. So what would you say has maybe exceeded your expectations or surprised you since working with us?
So I think the the way of actually the quality of presenting all this material in this daily video sessions that I can download and view whenever I want, whenever I have time. In parallel, also the chance to join the live sessions with a really high quality, and something that is also Tim presenting them in a really motivational way, where always I can yeah, fill myself with energy,
Yeah,
with a new spirit on joining.
yeah,
So compared to other courses that I know where you get written material and exercises for every day, it is more fun and more positive energy every time. And although it's a 6 weeks course, it still continues like this.
yeah.
So this is absolutely amazing.
Good. Happy to hear that. Thank you. So what would you say was your maybe the most memorable moment or magical moment that you have experienced throughout those 6 weeks?
Whoa, many. Um, Most memorable one. Um, so maybe maybe that I actually started with a Facebook live stream videos. That's something where yeah, I guess I didn't expect that I would do this.
Ah,
But actually, I decided just to go for it. Um, and after some while, it really became fun. Yeah, maybe something like
yeah,
something like
yeah.
fun.
Truly expand that comfort zone. Went outside of it, and then that became part of your comfort zone. So for those people that are now watching and they kind of not sure whether to join LMA or not, they're still on the fence, maybe in and out on the website. What advice would you give to that person that's currently on the fence of joining LMA?
So I would advise to compare the options. Just stay where you are compared to what could happen, which personal development and different life and development in life would be possible. Um, and if you really want to change something in your life, also fundamentally, then this is a really good chance to do it, to work on yourself, um, and to compare this, what could happen, what could you become, compared to what you have to invest. And it's definitely worth it.